But yeah, welcome to Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate on the Switch. I've heard it runs very well, and to be fair, it's not exactly a new game anymore, but this is the newest version, and it has parity with the best versions of the game. So it's nice. I'm excited. It's a game I love. I'm very excited to check it out. Oh god. Don't give me camera controls, I don't know. I'll go by default, because I'm not going to be able to figure out which one works for me until I play the game. Did Sephiroth do this? Technically yes, technically no. Head start, I don't need that shit. And I just love the start of FF7. The intro, all of the Midgar section, is such a great intro to the game. And I played this before. Actually, I played it this year, didn't I? At the very beginning, before Rebirth came out. This is a flawed game, Remake, but it's a game I adore with its flaws. Tetsuya Nomura. Nomura's wacky ride, everybody. What does the bird symbolize? Hamaguchi. Who's the real brawn behind the operation? But is he the brain? God, it looks very... I mean, again, Square has very good, like, design and in 3D, like, look, just, it looks... That looks pretty, man. This game just looks very pretty. Yeah. And a big difference from the original FF7 is we're hearing Sephiroth music immediately. There's no, like, let's, you know, they're immediately teasing Sephiroth from the start of the game. Where we don't get Sephiroth at the very start of the game. He takes a bit. They build up to Sephiroth. But they have that little musical teaser in there, which is very indicative of the game itself. Oh, it's the cat slide. Hate the lack of build-up, I know. I guess this technically... This isn't spoilers for FF Remake, but it is spoilers for FF7. So I'm not going to talk too much about the rest of Remake, because plenty of people haven't played it, but... I will spoil the original game as much as possible. Even more than I need to. Hey, Aerith. You won't be in this demo, will you? Because you're not in this part of the game. How much does the story change from the original? More than you'd think and less than you'd think. Or maybe more than you know and less than you think. Asshole! Fucking stepping on a flower like that. God, people in Midgar are dicks. I guess Aerith knows that more than anybody. This start of this music, this build-up, I love the intro of this game so much. Of the original so much, but this music is fucking... And it cuts to the train. The pullback of the camera. God, it's so... It's... And the helicopter's flying back. What a fucking amazing start to the game. Again, that's all the original. It's a remake of the original, but in the original, what a fucking start to the game. The build-up, the music, the cut to the train, and the game just starts and you're in. More than a purist would like, not as much as most 7 haters would like. I know. But it's, God, it's one of my... Just this whole start of this. But yeah, there are a lot of differences, but there's a lot of similarities. The best thing that the Remake series does, by far, is characterizing. All of the characters feel like they should, and they feel good. Any expansion to the characters feels fairly good in most cases. The interactions between all of the characters, all the party members, is fantastic and wonderful. And you really feel them. Again, maybe there are some places where people have some complaints, and even I have some complaints. More of them in Rebirth than in this game specifically, but all of the characters in this game I like, and I think they've all done justice. I think that's... Barret. Everybody here in Avalanche...
Get down here, Merc.
And the voice acting is stellar. It's some of the best in games I've played, to be honest. And I want to also point out the fact that I love the gameplay. It's obviously action-oriented, but it's also turn-based, and it manages to feel like both in a very good way.
Halt! Who goes there?
And truthfully, the way this game, from very specific dialogue to very specific battles, they're all from the original, despite all the differences. Use Y to attack, hold Y to unleash. But yeah, there is genuinely a lot of strategy in this game. You have to think about what move are you using, what spell are you using, how are you attacking, what character are you using. It's an RPG. It actually is an RPG. It is proper RPG. It's not just you mash the button, and it makes the combat feel good. But they'll build up to it, of course, because it was the fucking first battle again.
Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
Nice. The Cloud misses the mark for me a bit, but that's more me problem. I like how it does Cloud in this game, personally. Sometimes the characters can be almost a little silly, but the game treats it seriously enough to where it just works in context.
Have fun.
Hey, Jesse. Oh, Jesse. ATB gauge fills. Once its bar is full, you can perform actions. Yep.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, shoot me. Yeah, I know how to play this game.
Enough of this.
So, obviously you build up your gauge, and then you basically freeze time. It lets you use things like spells, or abilities, which are the real meat. And of course, your abilities have attributes. This one is just a strong attack. This one increases stagger. So it's the best move. There's pressure gauges, there's stagger gauges. You have to keep in mind what moves you're using for what enemies. Is it too loud? It might be a little... I'll turn it down a little bit. Yep, map, whatever. One of my favorite things about this game, honestly, though, is just to like look at everything else. Like, elegance. Hair tonic. See the world through her eyes. With Shinra X sensor technology. Like all of the... Wow, hair tonic for astonishingly radiant and spiky hair. All of the little details in this game. It's a pretty game. It's a detailed game. Alright, let's see. Here's the train information to go into Sector 5. I've been at an accurate level of viewing for Cloud. He's a bit less standoffish and brooding. That's just based on how I read lines and moments. That's fair. Yo, Benora White! It's a little reference to, no, I'm thinking of, God. The Dumb Apple. Wait, was it? No, this is reference to that, right? Because it was in Benora.
Drop the weapon.
I mean, maybe he's not as mean, but there are still moments in this game where he's pretty mean. When he shouldn't be. Sometimes it's side stuff, sometimes it's... It depends. But there are moments where he's startlingly mean, but I do think it's probably a little softer. You can defend against enemies, pressing guard, or dodge. I never guard, I only ever dodge, because roll slop. Although guarding apparently gives you ATB back. So I should probably use it more often.
Can't get surrounded. Nope.
Nope. Oops.
Here we go.
Alright, press the 1 buttons.
Steady.
I got, I like the way you thrust, Cloud. Alright, thrust. Again, it does a good balance. And of course, every character has their like specific ability. Cloud can go from normal mode to Punisher mode, in which he doesn't have as much movement, but he has much stronger attack, and that's quite useful. Shinra, merging innovation with creation. More like merging Genova cells into the human body. Or fuck around and find out. What we do for Midgar and for you. Shinra construction, we work hard so you can live well. Fucking lies. Watashi tachi ga iru wa... I don't know what that says. Also, Tifa something strays into my headcanon too. That's fair. Maybe Tifa might be one of my weaker people in this game. She's not bad though. I don't think any of these characters are bad. Press the open chest button to open the chest. Thanks, tutorial. Oh. Walk through that. I guess both of these were high-budget games, relatively speaking. Yeah, I know. Wait, before. Always look around the corner. Tifa lacks confidence. Yes, I do think Tifa's... for me personally, out of any of the characters, Tifa is probably the weakest one. In terms of how they handle it. Barrett's like maybe one of the top. And honestly, Aerith is pretty high too, in terms of like how they handle their characters.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name
Pan to
again?
Big's balls right there.
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us.
Also, Badger from Breaking Bad is in this game. There he is! It's Badger!
It's a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Which was the most startling fact. And now I don't even hear Badger, I just hear Biggs. But, or Wedge rather, but... Again, he has many lines, so it's not that Omi moment, but...
I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
So there's a lot of side chatter that I want to, like, listen to, but...
You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud? Wow, they've almost got the door.
Yeah, we know. I think Cloud becomes very brooding in comparison with his relationship with Barrett, because they fucking hate each other at first.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
So I'm just having fun.
Wedge.
Wedge. Despite having played this game this year, technically, I still want to play it again.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
I mean, FF7 starts off most serious all the way through Midgar, and then it gets much sillier. It still has very serious moments all throughout. There's the scene, there's the... And there's always the reference where the guy took like a yaoi paddle to Trump Tower and took a photo just like this. Wall Market Peak. Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, Wall Market gets very silly too. I always feel like Midgar is... Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's a good point. You can lock on. Yeah. What? Oh yeah, the game makes you kill a dog very early on, just to get it out of the way.
It's your first.
See what I mean? There's the first dog. Yeah, Punisher mode. Braver. Again, the game's going to be pretty easy at the start. There are some genuinely really tough fights later on where I, like, genuinely struggled with. Hell, I had a friend who had so much trouble with the first boss, the one that you're going to see in this demo. So we'll see if that's going to happen. But every boss has a strategy that you can use. Shit! Thanks, Cloud. Oof. I love dog murder. Shinnor Tower is quite a tone mixer. Ah, that's true.
That it?
Although the original is very creepy, especially when you get to the part where like there's the blood trails and everything. But hey guys,
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there!
dude, you're like 2 feet in front of me. I'm catching up now. If I ran and didn't walk incredibly slowly. OG was a mix. Yeah. Again, it's been a while since I played FF7. I've been wanting to replay it with the archaeology cut. Unrelated, by the way, but I used the model in-game for making my own costume a lot. I focused more on Rebirth, but just, like, moving the camera around and being like, okay, so here's how that looks. Here's the size of that. Doing my best to figure it out.
This way.
It's tricky. What? Oh, hey, guys. What's up? Actually, wait. Before I do that, there's something over here. There's some boxes. I love Seven's sense of levity amongst its seriousness. It's very funny. It's a very silly game. I like it.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Maybe Rebirth was a bigger game, but it was also a lot sillier. In certain aspects. You look at stuff like the goblin and all of his side quests. It's like, what's going on, man? All the Cactuar stuff is like, okay, we've gone off the rails, but this is the spirit of the game. That's the thing. People, for a long time, like I think in like other media, they made Cloud way too edgy and they made the game way too edgy. When the game is very silly. So I think Remake nailed the tone in that aspect by not making it like the most edgelord shit. There is a lot of, you know, goofiness with characters and goofiness with Cloud, which I think is a very important aspect of his character. He acts so serious, but you know, people see through him or understand him, or he's just, you know, the way he portrays himself isn't the way he is, and that's an important part of his character. And obviously, it breaks down over time. I love that you can see Avalanche just sneaking behind while I take care of business. There we go. Well, Remake can take that. Yeah, that's the biggest part where it's like they really got it.
Nothing to it.
Nice. I gotta say, I like that this combat is chunky. It feels chunky. And like the moves take a second as well, so it's not like you can just spam, even if you wanted to spam the button. There is delay between everything you do. So you do kind of have to think about the buttons you're pressing a little bit. Again, after playing like Crisis Core or other games that just don't feel as good, this one just feels way better. Yeah, he's a dork and he also be the straight man, exactly. We're coming. Yo, what's up, Wedge? Can't talk to you? Okay. I'm coming. I don't even know how long this demo is. If it's not 2 hours, I don't know what I'll do. I'll just restart FF7.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy?
Don't be shouting at him.
Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
The voice line, a loyal little doggy, lives in my fucking head rent-free. It's such a good line.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
Yeah, I know.
I'm watching you.
And yeah, this was a demo that came out originally before the game even released. So it's not, I mean, it's the very, very beginning of Remake, and the Remake's a kind of a long game, so no one should be worried about spoilers in this demo, because it's just a demo. But Rebirth compares him to a dog early on, too. What kind of dog?
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
He's a puppy. He's Sephiroth's little puppy.
Oh, wait. It's over.
That's my line.
That's my line. You're so brooding, Cloud. Every character. Yep. Now they're telling me about the switching mode.
He's alone.
Punisher mode, Cloud can move more slowly, but more powerful attack. Oh yeah, that's right. The main reason you want to use Punisher mode is that you have a counter. If you're guarding and enemies hit you, you'll immediately counterattack. But also you're weak against ranged attacks and magic. So there's flaws.
You can take it.
But this is the reason Punisher mode is the strongest.
You can't win.
Because you can do that. Your counter is very strong, and at some points, for certain enemies, basically necessary to even hit them. So that's why I love Punisher mode, and that's why I like playing as Cloud. Versus all the other playable characters, Cloud is to me, is still the most satisfying. It helps that he's the first character you get, so of course you're gonna like playing as him. Like if they made this game and you didn't like playing as Cloud, there would be a problem.
We're back.
Bring to a dog just like Denji.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
What's up, Jesse?
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Thanks, Jesse.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
Yeah, all these characters, we get to know them a lot more than in the original, and that's a good thing. And they do it well, so it's not ham-fisted development. It actually all feels great. It's one of the best parts of the remake is seeing Biggs and Wedge and Jesse. Prohibited items. Flammable substances, toxic substances, corrosive agents, or unauthorized dangerous goods. Like what? Swords? Guns?
Security is only going to get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
There's a Jesse. There's a Jesse and oh my God, you're right. And Badger.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor.
We need a.
Mind pushing that button?
What's his name? He's not Stinky Pete. What's his name? Sticky Pete? It's a fucking Pete. Whatever his name. I don't know. It's not Stinky Pete. I always get that wrong.
So, you know Tifa, right?
Skinny
it's
Pete.
not really my business, but are you guys close?
Dude, she wants you, dude. Yeah, all this stuff they hint towards a lot of things much earlier. We would have never seen Nibelheim this early in the original, of course.
Are you ignoring me?
So the way it does things in different orders.
Tifa and I.
I mean, they didn't go fully into it. It's not like it's the same cutscene, but they show a lot more in different places. That's why a big thing is like, if you know the original game, you're seeing things and you're wondering why. And maybe there's a reason for it, maybe there isn't, but... In content, Heidegger! Who's the voice actor for Heidegger again? Because he's good.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
President
We are
Shinra.
currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
President Shinra just doesn't give a shit at all.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry while you sleep,
While you eat, while you shit.
It's
So
his
you're sucking up Mako.
It doesn't rest and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red.
I love this
What
speech.
the hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
Yeah, all the parts of this intro of this game really all
I'd
were
worry less
stuck in my
about the
head.
planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Again, I love seeing all the interactions between Barrett and Cloud. It's just fun. It's very fun. They get nicer, but
Our lives are on the line now. You listen listening, Merc? One false move, and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
Just throw the sword. Just
bear with him for me, would you?
There's a bear with him?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Lighten up, will ya, Cloud? I like how half of them are trying to get Cloud to break. Just a little bit. Join the party, Barrett. Wallace. Alright. Barrett ranges... Range attacks. Shoot.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Stick your arm on.
Oh, come on, do the...
Bring it home.
No. I have to remember how to play, Jesus. Shoot. Do, Yep, that's right, overcharge. Yep. Suck it! I just love all of their voice lines, too. They're all very funny. It is funny that Barrett's like a very funny character. One of the funnier characters. He's one of the funnier characters we've ever had. But he's also some of the ones with the most moments in the game that could, like... just with his pure voice acting can make, like, bring a tear to my eye. He's the most... I don't know. There's one moment in this game that's, like... just Barrett that really kills you. Alright, Cloud, you got this?
Do your job.
Shut up and move over.
Yeah, get him. Do I have any materia? I do, don't I?
No time to celebrate.
Sure there is.
There's always time to celebrate with Barrett.
Look what
Come
we
on,
got.
Cloud.
The laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some.
Hey, free trim.
But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Do you get a thing if you do this well? Or is it just that Jesse's voice line changes? There's a lot of things in this game, which I guess is the same as Remake, where if you do something well, things will change versus if you do things shittily. Your choices matter. Your actions matter, rather. It's like you're incentivized to do well. There's so many things in the original where it's like, you fucked up this minigame. Sorry, you're locked out of this good item. Yeah, if you want to hear her, like, cry about you fucking up, run into the lasers and she'll be like, you okay? Don't be careful, Barrett.
You're doing good, soldier.
Where are you?
Let's see what's up next.
Oh, you're okay, you're killing it. Nope. Fuck. No.
Like a walk in the park, huh?
I mean, I lost like 2 inches of my, never mind. You don't need to know about that. Nothing to it.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. And we're almost at our objective.
Alright, remember guys,
Look,
don't go me in a cutscene.
don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Yes, exactly, Cloud. Also, I just love Shinra making these machines. Like, what, did you really use this giant thing in combat and military? Is this effective? I guess, I don't know. With this thing, it's pretty quick.
This hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we
Metal
shoot
Gear.
it, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with magic.
Why? I think Barrett's got thunder, doesn't he? He does, which is strong against mechanical guys, because it's electricity versus fire, which is better towards other things. Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressure will appear. Belt them with spells and abilities to quickly fill the stagger gauge. Once it's full, you can stagger. Yep. Like, it's an RPG. Every enemy has different strengths, has different weaknesses. You need to nail those.
Let's pin it down.
Alright, you Thunder, and then Cloud, go into Punisher mode. So that's the trick. The core of this combat is figure out your enemy's weaknesses, nail them, get them to be staggered, and stagger them, and then kill them. As much as you can. Once you can nail that down, combat's not easy. There's still very hard boss fights, but that's kind of the goal you're aiming for. I think when I first fought that, it took me much.
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Thanks, Barrett. I love that Cloud just like, he's so not a person, and he's just a soldier that he doesn't even consider that he's asking about his actual age and not his you know, his soldier rank. I always like that. The fun line, but I will say, when I play this game, it makes me want to go to these places, because look at this. I want to be in this room. I'd be all over this. Or in here.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
Again, the game is realistic, but it's stylized. So it's not like it's not trying to be, you know, hyper-realistic. You got, like, Barrett, who's, like, twice the size of Cloud, with a gun arm. So it's not like it's trying to be hyper-realistic, but it's realistic enough, but it's also stylized to make it look very pretty.
I can practically taste the Mako in here. Hurry it up.
Oh no, I'm in Barrett's, never mind. Yeah, we might be finished with this pretty soon, because I think this is the boss fight down here.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Which means I might just end up replay the intro of FF7, since I also have that on the Switch, just to compare.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. Leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Well, before I do that...
Not that way. Down the ladder, dummy.
Wow, you're not fun.
Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. I've never blown a girl's mind before, but I can probably try. And in this scene, his sword looks very shiny. It always looked more dull in certain other scenes. It would make it look good for long. Exactly.
No match for me.
I think this game is really pretty, but it's clearly you still have like hallmarks of anime stylings and other aspects that help it. You still have realistic looking human characters, but that doesn't mean it can't be. Hey Barrett, you yeah, you attack that thing. There you go. Easy. And again, there's a great...
I think if we fell in, we sink right down to the bottom. To the planet's core.
No. The pump would suck us back up.
How comforting.
Yeah, very comforting. Artist, you might have shown me the video. I don't remember, but it's about the archaeology cut, and it's about the localization of this game, and how basically Remake's translation is very very accurate to the original versus obviously the original. Very accurate to the Japanese original, rather. And that the Japanese version of Remake is basically fairly one-to-one with the original's translation. Which is why when people are attempting to retranslate Final Fantasy VII, they're using Remake to get a lot of the dialogue choices and words correct, because it's a good and accurate. You compare the Japanese Remake to English Remake and be like, okay, the lines match up. Wait, what's wrong with my health? I'm fine. Okay, actually, I'm not fine. Yeah, you're right. Do I have Cure? No, Barrett does, I think. But I've got 26 potions, so I'm good, I think. You do want to use your items. No shit, but you need to use your items in this game, otherwise you will die.
That was nothing.
Come on, Cloud, go with Barrett once. You don't have to go against everything he says every time, jeez. Barrett's just trying to be excited. And Cloud's like, fuck off, Barrett. Everything sucks, everything's boring. What? No, God. Sorry, I'm still not used to I think the button layout I used before was different. There we go. Alright, we're good. Yeah, slide down that. There you go. And
Yeah, let's do this.
why is the run button ZR? Sorry. I don't understand the button layout in this right now. It's like, why? Because it was like, why am I not running earlier? Ooh. It's Zygarde. I don't know, I want to know what Mako tastes like. I just want to get like a little cup and just sip a little bit, you know? Just get the flavor.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job!
I don't want to. I'm not doing it because you told me to, but... Sorry. Again, they're teasing things way early.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
Alright, 20 minutes or 30 minutes? Yo, I'm confident. I played on Xbox 360 controller, and the interact and pick up button is Y, which is unorthodox. Well, it depends. Listen, every game is different. That's why you don't play more than one game at a time, like I sometimes do, and then every time I switch games, I get really confused, and I have to take like 10 minutes to readjust. But typically, you play a game, and then after like 5 hours, you're like, okay, I got it. I know how it's going.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
Yeah.
You double-crossing!
Look around you. There's a scorpion, Barrett.
Heads up.
What in the hell?
Barrett did know about the scorpion.
How the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Yeah, and sorry, Cloud, you didn't bring any, despite being a Cloud. Even though they load him with fire first, I always feel like a Cloud needs to have thunder, because he's a Cloud. Also, you don't have to switch party members to make them use their moves. You can just press ZR and then do it. Focus thrust builds up the stagger gauge, so... Oh, they're pressured right now. One more.
Better win this one for the play. Gotta love
Oh, fuck. No, no! Yo, what happened to your fucking stagger gauge, motherfucker? It's gone.
Give 'em hell.
Also, there are a lot of boss fights in this game. And there's as many, if not more, in Rebirth. Which is fine, because they're fun, but there are a lot of them.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
They can't be nice to each other.
Keep it together.
Oh wait, that's right, there's a weak spot at the bottom. I remember.
Or go down in flames. Taking over.
I do love how Cloud is just not at all like
Aye, soldier boy. Show me what you got.
Soldier Boy. The most pessimistic motherfucker.
Don't overdo it.
Damn time. God damn it. This thing is tough.
You know what, Barry, you need...
Wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion. Fire it one off.
Here we go.
If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less lip from you?
Alright, Cloud, you need health. Barrett, you do that.
All good.
Are you still not weak yet? You're about to run out of magic. Make a either, whatever the fuck it's called.
Hurry up.
When an enemy is about to use an attack that cannot be guarded, you have to fucking dodge. Okay. Then get the fuck away from it. Okay, we're good. I'm not having a lot of luck with this fucking generator. There we go. Spoke way too quickly.
Just shoot.
Go ahead. Cloud, you're fucking damaged. He's damaged. See, Barrett, you need an either. Because you're the only guy I can do magic with that's any good.
Keep it together.
Come on. No, thunder.
My turn. Don't overdo it.
Oh, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I did it anyways. It's actually not an easy boss for the first boss, to be fair. Not the hardest one, but like, and they give you enough items for it, but it does get you acquainted with the combat pretty quickly.
Another barrier?
Okay, so focus on the barrier.
Calling fire.
Great. But I mean, and the boss has like 3 phases, which we're seeing now, of course. Again, they're RPG fights. Remember, you have to endure the fight.
Get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Deal with that.
Oh shit. Focus on thunder. Back to Barrett. Another thunder. Coming back to Punisher mode, Cloud. What are you doing? Oh, yep. Yeah, I know. Yep, I agree, Cloud. Barrett, where are you? Okay.
Keep going. If I heal up.
Yeah, I know, but Cloud is even less than you, and you're the tank in our party, man. Like I said, actually, Cloud's about to have his limit break pretty soon. Do yourself.
You think I care about a few cuts and bruises? Because I don't.
What the fuck? God, just debris from the ceiling.
Don't overdo it.
Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Thanks for the new debris.
Again and again and again.
It's amazing that none of the debris flashback just like hurt Barrett at all. Come on, stagger this fucker. Oh, come on. He's so close. Couple more, couple more.
Need to do something about these.
You really? Sorry, it was staggerable and then it got to phase 4. Which ruins the stagger. That's the one problem. Like if you use a limit break or you have a stagger or whatever, and then a phase changes, you lost all of that.
Repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out.
Take damage like enemies with your limit gauge. Oh my god.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murphy.
Barrett. Oh god, you got no fucking ATB or...
Gotta time our
And again, some enemies are so hard that you can't even get in there to like... Fuck it, limit break. Look, come on, Barrett, come on. Because you have to attack in order to get your ATB up. So if you can't attack, you can't get your ATB up and you can't do anything like heal, for example.
And that's a problem.
Just break the right leg. Alright, Cloud,
Hey, follow my lead.
come on. There we go.
to waste. Let's take it out quick.
It's a sophisticated... Did they have to make it scorpion-shaped? They could have just done, I don't know, any other thing, but I guess they wanted to be fun. I mean, if you're making a giant death robot, you gotta make it fun, right?
20 minutes until detonation.
It ran, by the way, this runs and looks great.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Unsurprisingly, it's a very good port on the Switch 2. I mean, Switch 2 is a powerful hardware. Yeah, by the way, 20 minutes is way too much time for this. How much was it in the original? I mean, it's a longer section, which so it is longer than the original, but the original was like, what, like 5 minutes maybe? Which was also way too much time, because you go through like 3 rooms. I do like how in the original they had like the Nixie 2 display, versus this is just like blue and white. It doesn't look bad, but... Where are we going? I always thought that was cool, the visuals that they used.
Concentrate.
Don't you want her to live? Sorry.
That's that.
Come on, Barrett, you couldn't have stuck with me for this part? We bonded over the scorpion.
That it?
It's a very nice looking game. Yet I'm not a graphics snob, obviously. I don't think anyone could tell that from any of the games I played, but I can't deny that this game does look very pretty. I always think it does. And I just love the environments. Obviously, there's, you know, talk about like beautiful grasslands and whatever, but just this machinery and interiors and city and Scum. You got like Scum City at night. It's like, oh, this is great. Wait, where are you? This way. I was like, I don't remember where you are. Could I do this?
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
I love Scum.
My hero.
Hey,
Yeah, you got it.
Come this way.
Yeah, I'll come for you, Jesse.
Lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
Probably.
I think I see an exit. Come on.
I like how he even tries to look cool when he goes down ladders. Because why not, man? You can't look lame on a ladder, because then everyone thinks, well, what if you look lame somewhere else?
Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We got time, don't worry about it. Although when he goes fast up the ladder, he does look silly.
We're running out of time.
We're really not.
You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
There's Barrett over there. Look at Barrett climbing up with one arm. What a man. He's got one hand, but he still climbs a ladder like that quick. Everyone knows going down the ladder. To be fair, he does look cool going down a ladder when he just slides on the side and doesn't use the hands, and he has his legs one behind the other. Like, he does look pretty cool going down a ladder. I want to learn how to do that. It's quicker. It is quicker.
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us the way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, that's right.
Take him down. We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
I mean, it's longer than 5 seconds, Cloud.
That's that.
Here, take a potion, Cloud. You need it. I didn't heal you after the battle. Probably should have. Where are we?
No thing. Let's go. The others are waiting.
Yeah, we're going.
Get the hell out of here ASAP.
I think Barrett's already nicer at this point, just a little bit, because he already fought with Cloud and now he can trust him a bit more. Just a little bit, not a lot. Their first interactions are immediately so, like, rude. I mean, fighting a giant scorpion really does a lot for familiarity, you know? Ooh. There we go. Punisher mode. No, that's not Punisher mode. That's Punisher mode. Look at that pressure gauge get fucked. The giant scorpion camaraderie. I guess it could be anything, but you know, it doesn't hurt. I mean, listen, if I fought some giant scorpions with a guy I hated, I think I'd probably end up a little bit, you know, a little nice to them. Some kind of mutual bond there. Hey, there's some boxes over here. So I know we're going, Barrett, but listen, there's... I know you don't like Shinra, so let's take their stuff while we can. Let's just take one with you, you know? Why not? I mean, it's free for the taking. Like, what's in that bag? I don't know.
We got a whole lot of
Oh, shit. I love how, I do like that Barrett is always trying to say one-liners and things like that. And it's in-universe, that is what he's trying to do. It's not like he's just... And Cloud is like, I don't give a shit, Barrett. Just do it. Or he tries to make his own theme music at one point. It's like... Whatever, Barrett.
Sure you could.
I will say, there is an insane amount of voice acting in this game. Every line, even just every single side or second or tertiary or courtier character, there's just so many voice actors in this game. For like, everybody's voiced. Every civilian is voiced. They all are saying conversations, and they're the same civilians throughout the game. There's so many voices in this game that aren't just the main characters. It's crazy. The voice acting budget was fucking huge. What? Oh, Shock Trooper. Oh, these motherfuckers. Trick for these? Punisher mode. Come on, hit me, man. What are you gonna do? Don't hit Barrett, you fucker. Hit me. Hit me. There we go. Fucking counter. Where are you? Oh, God. Again, you can't mash the button because then you can't counter.
No time to celebrate.
Alright, alright, alright. Oh God, there's more of them. Nice. I know, Barry, you're the fucking tank. You should be helping me, dude. Actually, I guess I should heal. Barry, what are you doing? Ooh. And I don't love playing as Barrett, but I mean, he has his point and purpose. Whoa, camera. Where is he? Oh, God damn it, Barrett. Barrett, you want to focus on the ranged enemy that's up here while Cloud takes the guy on the floor? Nice. Unlike most games, this game makes more sense when you're playing it than when you're watching it. But... So I gotta watch out if I start shooting the, Ow. You did! Oh, I guess you didn't do it alone. Fair enough. Nice. Wow, that was a quick 20 minutes. Wow, the bomb wasn't effective, everybody. Did they show this in the original, or was it just a thing that we learned later? Where we see the bomb isn't effective, but then they just decide to say, fuck it. And they just blow up their own reactor.
Come on.
He's meditating. Calm down, Barrett. It's okay. Yeah, I figured it was much later in the Midgar when you kind of learn that thing. Versus, again, Cloud doesn't know, but there's a little bit of, they're building up that dramatic irony where we, as the audience, knows, but this team doesn't. God damn, Jessie. She loves getting hit by rubble. That's all she does.
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
He smiles, he laughed for half a second. You saw that? Also, it's a wicked-ass explosion. That's your grandmother's... That's everybody's grandma currently getting blown to fucking smithereens. Dude, it's grandma-based nuclear attack. The souls of everybody from the last, like... I don't know. 100 years. Some of them, at least. Oh yeah, sorry. The demo's done. Oh man, this section's good though. I wanted to see this section. There's a lot of Aerith in Remake. They're gonna give Tifa more time, I think, in the last game, obviously. Very obviously, and and they give a lot of Tifa in Rebirth, but I feel like they do give Aerith the most time. Or a lot of the development, so Aerith is obviously well liked. And I just like Aerith. Aerith is cool. Oh my god! I can tell you. Unless you don't want to know, but Remake is just Midgar, and Rebirth is up to the big spoiler moment. Pretty much. I don't think that's a big spoiler, personally. I know it's also kind of what everyone was... Once we knew this was Midgar, everyone kind of was like, okay, so second game is going to be here to there, and this last game is going to be that to that. Some people don't like that they spent so much time in Midgar, because it's, you know, not that long of a section, but I don't mind that, personally. Yes. I don't know why I saved twice. They're not available now. They're pre-orderable now. Almost an hour. So now, actually, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I didn't know how long the demo was going to take. I couldn't remember. Do I actually have FF7 on here? I do, but here it is. Just Midgar is pretty awesome. I forget that, because it feels like a long segment. There is a lot. I mean, you do all of the intro, you do everything. You meet Aerith the first time. You do a lot of development. You do the entirety of Wall Market. You do all of Shinra Tower. But I guess that isn't as long as it seems. It's longer than 3 hours, but maybe not that long. But they flesh out Midgar a lot more. And to be fair, the entire game is stretched. This is like... Remake is 30 to 45, maybe with everything, maybe 60 if you do all the stuff. I don't remember how long I have in the game. I could check Steam. And again, there's a lot of extra content in Remake. And I suggest you do all the quests and things because it unlocks extra story and extra moments. I always think it's worth it, personally, but... And then Rebirth is like... I haven't done everything, and I already have 150 hours, and there's still things I didn't do. So, take that as you will. It is... Rebirth is an incredibly huge game. Oh god, you just go... Let's compare and contrast the intros of both of these games. I feel like the section between Midgar and the Forgotten City is the biggest chunk of the game. Yeah, it's fair, because once you get to the after the fact, there is still a lot, and there's a lot of extra content at the after that part, but there's enough there. Aerith. Train on the street, that's pretty accurate. Someone gonna stomp on her flowers this time? Maybe not. I want to go to Goblin's Bar so bad. Loveless. Look guys, the meteor is the logo of the game! But what is that? You gotta play the game to find out. Again, that's one of the biggest things about the original is FF7 original is very cinematic. Also, all of this looked better on a CRT. I know some people have pointed out a lot of specific issues with some of these ports, and a big problem is... Well, let me get through this first. Then I'll pause. Actually, fuck it. Well, no. Here. One of the problems is, originally, the resolution of all the 3D models and all of the backgrounds were the same. So despite the fact that they were 3D models, they were the same resolution, and they looked correct. Whereas now, the textures in the background are different, and the models are different, and now they don't mesh, and they clearly look different. So, visually speaking, the cohesiveness between the characters you control and the backgrounds don't look like they fit together at all. And people, they did one thing where it's like, whatever, just, if you're making a port, make it better, increase the textures, or, you know, up-res them, whatever. Now, they don't fit. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. Where previously, they all looked like they fit together. And there's a lot of things like that where the game is fine, and you can play it and enjoy it perfectly well, but there's a lot of things where, is it the best port? Is it the most realistic or authentic? Well, maybe not. It's still good enough and enjoyable that I don't think most people mind, and you get the fun experience, but there's a lot of stuff like that people don't realize. And I will mention one of the things where they have never done a proper, real up-res of some of these things is they've actually lost all of the files of the original game. So they don't have any of the textures, because they've lost the original game, basically. All they have is the versions that are out. I feel like it makes navigation harder sometimes, challenging to tell where you're actually standing in the background. Yeah, I mean, that's always a part of it a little bit, but that's why they had the button that shows you where the entrances are. Yes, they've lost all of the code and all of the data for 7, 8, 9, and maybe some of the other ones. Funnily enough, Nintendo doesn't like giving us it, but after the leaks happened, we realized Nintendo was one of the better companies in terms of storing their old data. I think Square wanted to re-release Trials, and they didn't have it, and they asked Nintendo, and Nintendo was like, yeah, we got it. It's like, great! But yeah, there is a button in FF7 that just highlights anything in the world that you can kind of interact with. Yeah, and so yeah, there's look at this little Popeye man. And yes, on a CRT, there would also be a smoothing effect. Everything would be more cohesive on a smaller screen. It was in that button was in the original. But yeah, just like in Remake, you start off with two soldiers. Two soldiers right at the beginning. You're gonna hit me with that, you fucker? Look at that in-battle model that just looks so much better. And then obviously the art might look a little different with the CRT on it, of course. Yeah, the way this game would have been perceived... What even button is that? Sorry, it's, There you go, that one. Who is this ex-soldier guy? I wonder if anyone... It feels like nobody ever actually named Cloud... I guess you could name any of these characters anything you want. But I feel like most people just stuck to Cloud. Hey. Wait, I love the cinema in FF7 because look at these camera angles. And in some of the cutscenes, they choose intentional camera angles to be more cinematic. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? He was in Soldier, Jesse. But he quit and is now with us. These are all the same dialogues that we just got. These are so much clunkier. Just reading these out loud, these are so much clunkier. I didn't catch your name. Cloud. I know plenty of people who use any given names, like either naming them themselves or something silly. I'm not a silly name guy. I never have been. Cloud. I know they can, but we just played the intro to Remake, and it is so much smoother while conveying the exact same information. Cloud, I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. Barrett, punch him. You can name Red? Yes, you can name Red. I thought I told you never to move in a group. I mean, you could name Red Nanaki if you want to. And then it's weird when the later happens, and they're like, Nanaki, but I thought you were Nanaki. And that's very strange. I don't strike you, Merc. Like I said, ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. Yeah, you missed the first hour. But comparing and contrasting, they're so similar. They really are. It's a true, proper remake. You don't realize how close they are until you play them back to back. People have dug into both games and have been like, yeah, match up these characters, have exact lines from here, these are taken directly from that. So it's quite accurate. But, of course, the translation and the localization is very rough, and it just makes it much less smooth. It could make scenes that feel emotional just less. A little bit, depending. Yeah, I've never been a wacky namer in games. And look, second battle, you get to fight a dog like we had earlier. Feels illegal to rename the characters. I mean, some people, like, they'll play Zelda and they'll name them Stink. Or whatever. And I don't do that. Imagine in Mario, if you could rename Mario at the beginning. It does nothing. It's very minimal changes. But if you want to, you could rename Mario to be like, I don't know, anything. Yo, Mario! Dun, 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 dun. God, I do like this game. Mario's now Luigi. Even the design. Wedge goes over here. And then Jesse and Barrett keep going. That's one of the reasons I do want to replay FF7. Because I've played Remake and I played Rebirth now. And just to refresh myself. Warning, warning! Play them in tandem. Yeah, you probably could. Or you could just watch a video where someone does it for you. And shows you exactly the translation and word choices and how good they are or whatever. Because for all the changes that they do, there's so much more that's accurate than people would have realized. Small things. Some big things have changed, but those are intentional changes. But there's so many little small things or characters you don't even remember who are still there in Remake, oddly enough. Thanks, Wedge. I think I have auto run on, which is why he's booking it. God, this music is so, like, it's good, man. Thanks, Badger. Oh, well, Badger has so many good lines in the actual game. I love this song, and then the instrumentation. I know a lot of people talk about, like, the beautiful modern versions with real instruments, and they're great. But all of the instruments and samples that they choose for this game specifically are really, I don't know, inspired choices, how you say it? Like, you could remake this with an orchestra, and people do. But this synth sound is so cool. It's so weird. It has such an interesting vibe to it. Very intentional choices on how they wanted the game to sound. With that little buzzer sounds with the tubular bells. All of the sound font, all of it is so interesting. Yo, is this your first time in a reactor? No, I'm a soldier. I always loved it when he's like, no, after all I work for Shinra, you know. It seems so casual. Planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. See, instead of each time you eat, whenever you shit, it's there sucking up Mako. You got, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. It's like, okay, that doesn't really hit as much. You can see his little model getting angry. It doesn't come across as I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just do it. Alright, you come with me from now on. Yeah, when I do replay this game, I'm going to use the archaeology cut where they redid all the dialogue. And again, there's a great video on it, because it's not just they redid all the dialogue. They did it so extensively, comparing all the different versions of the game to be as authentic as possible, while still conveying. I always talk about it, and I don't want to go on a rant about it, but localization isn't just about translating it better, right? It's about conveying the original intent in a way that makes sense for whatever audience you're doing it in. You could do it word for word, and then it'll come out clunky. The true localization is getting the intent across in a way that sounds smooth and accurate and conveys the emotion and all of that, even if it does differ a little bit, and that's tricky. It's much harder than it seems, because languages and cultures are different. Conveying something that makes sense in a Japanese culture might not make sense in a Western audience. So the way you convey it has to be some kind of analog that's not one-to-one. Biggs and I got the code for this door. Thanks, Jesse. It's a lot of work. It's really tricky. It's only like in the last 20 years that we've gotten very good localization for games. With some rare occurrences, like Earthbound was a special case in the 90s, which was very good. That's why it's particularly well known by people. Think how many of our people risk their lives just for this code. Again, they don't go into Avalanche as a whole much in the original. There's just a little hint of like, Avalanche, who's our people? Is there more people in Avalanche? Remake goes into that way more, and it for the good. It really, you know, it enhances what Avalanche is, which I like. You miss out on these chatter between them as well here. Just technological limitation. Yeah. They keep all the original items from the game and remake, but they do add a lot more. For the better. They really do a lot to characterize these people. Oh, wow. Imagine just not going to the right here. I'm just like, oh fuck, I don't need to explore. And then Big stays behind, and it's Jesse and Barrett. Yo, I love the LED with the halogen light that's just pi. And 7, or maybe that's not, was that mu? What is that? I don't know that symbol, I'm sorry, I don't remember my math class. Little by little, the reactors drain out all the life, and that'll be that. It is mu. It's not my problem. Planet's dying, Cloud. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. Look at him shaking his fist angrily. Punch him. No, he just walks in. I do love that in this game, they just walk into each other to join the party, so there's often many scenes where they just like, doo-doo-doo, and they just fuse. Like, you just went into Barrett, Cloud. But again, one thing you can't get from a 3D game as easily is the fixed camera angles in a game like this, which is used. And look, the same enemies. You have the ranged and the normal. I think it took almost like a year, not a year of like, you know, 4 hours a day, but a year of like actual convert a year into hours and minutes. That amount of time somebody spent grinding to max level in this room with Cloud and Barrett, which you can do. There was a huge thing where someone was going to do it and they couldn't do it, and they were so bold about it and they got bullied online because of it, because they were being a dick. And then someone else showed them up and actually did it as a challenge. Can you grind up to level 100 in this room? And it was like a ridiculous amount of time. And he did it more than once just to show off to the other guy who was a dick online that everyone didn't like. Something like, there's a whole story behind it. I'm sure there's probably a 2-hour video about this incident that you could watch, but yeah, with fixed camera angles, you're allowed to be very cinematic and creative about how you showcase areas. And it comes across better in cutscenes, of course, but where are we going? This way. Fuck, I'm immediately lost. Yes, he did. Well, the other guy did it initially for a challenge. Just did it for a challenge, but... Oh, this way, you fucking stupid. Guys, you're looking the wrong way. Turn around. Turn around. if the other guy did it, yes, to show him how it's done. Because he kept saying, no, I'm gonna do it, and he didn't do it. No, give me more time, I'm gonna do it, and he didn't do it. Okay, you don't realize how much the level scales and how much more experience you need and how not any experience you get from these enemies. Well, they didn't say it the enemy. The enemy spotted us. Alright, let's get out of here. Hey, Jesse. Wow, thanks for telling me that. But I love all these weird symbols and there's text everywhere, and that with the font choice, it always makes me think of Evangelion a little bit. Thanks, Jesse. I'll be level 99 before leaving. Yeah, it was level 9900. Yeah, you would take no time. Just from your existence, it would manage to break the game, I think. M3. That's right, you have fixed save spots here. I think in my first when I played this, I was like, do I have to press save on it? No, you have to go in the menu and save. Oh god, look at my end game saves. There we go. Level 60 inside Northern Cave after 30 hours. I could just load up the end of Final Fantasy VII if I want to replay it, beat it. Only about 30 hours, huh? I did a lot of the extra stuff. I ended up doing all of the Yuffie things. I did everything. Not everything. Everything that I encountered, which ended up being everything. There's this whole segment with Reno and crew in the submarine at the bottom of the ocean. There's a whole optional dungeon there, and you get a lot of extra fleshing out in depth of what do you call them? The Rude and Reno and the what are they called? That group. But you get to encounter them a bunch. You also encounter them in the Yuffie section. The Turks, thank you. You get a lot more stuff about the Turks if you do all the extra stuff, because they're all over the extra stuff. So that's a thing. And yeah, I didn't turn off random. The only cheat I used was to speed up battles, which I think is, there we go, which is this one. However, the biggest problem with the speeding up the battles, hey, it's the sweeper. So yeah, the actual enemies we're fighting pretty darn well mimic the exact enemies we fought in Remake in kind of the exact order. But you know, when I had speed up on, I would make so many missed inputs, and I would die often just because it was going too fast and I couldn't like keep track of what I was doing. That was the real problem with the speed up. Because then it's like, oh fuck, I'm pressing things wrong, or I'm like they're attacking too quickly. But if I want to get through a bunch of battles, I'm just spamming through. I mean, you also move much faster, to be fair, but... It's so tempting to just press that button. I mean, it's what it's designed for. Yeah, you're the only... See, I beat this game on the Switch, and I didn't encounter crashes, but you did. I don't know, I feel like you've cursed. I'm sure other people did too, to be fair. It wasn't just you, but... I'm very lucky I didn't encounter that ever. Wait, what? Oh, wait, materia menu. I've got ice and bolts. Do I want restore? I have to remember how to do this menu. Can I not change? Am I stupid? Sorry. Or do I not have the materia menu left? That would speed up to skip animations. Oh, really? No, this is just in the game. They have cheats in the official ports of Final Fantasy to do stuff like this. Which is handy. Oh yeah, some people do this. You're allowed to change the gradient on the screen if you so choose. And I don't know who does this ever. But, like, for me, it's like, what a strange thing. There we go. Yeah, there's tons of settings and tons of menu things some people don't know about. You can change the magic order. Whoa, that's actually really interesting. I never did that. But yeah, you can do that, which is just change. For me, it's like, well, this is just doesn't look right. It just looks odd. It looks wrong. But I like the idea that you can do that. It's a fun mechanic. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. No, the background stuff is all in the original. The only port-specific things is the speed up and the whatever that is. The things that let you speed up the battle and turn off auto random encounters and stuff. All of that stuff's in the port. Everything else is from the original. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. Wow, what a conversation. This is just a reactor. What? What's wrong? Huh? Wrong, Cloud, hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. That one is the unlimited bar cheat. Yeah, you used more of the cheats than I did. All I did was use the speed up. I don't know what some of them do. Scorpion! See, look! Again, after you're playing Remake, it's like, yeah, this is all what just happened. We just did this. I should have given Barrett the materia. I just realized. I always end up giving Barrett a lot of healing items. I don't know why. I think it's because he always has a lot of defense. He's kind of a tank. I just make him a pseudo healer because he typically lives longer. There is a spell later on you can use to get weaknesses of enemies, which there is in Remake too. You know, once you get to the game's best character, Chadley. Everyone loves Chadley. And then they double down on Chadley in Rebirth. Chadley is not in the OG. He is absolutely not in the OG. He's only in the Remake series. Unironically, I kind of love Chadley. I don't mind Chadley. Oh, I just changed Cloud from the front to the back, did I? That's a mistake. Yeah, doing the front-back thing, I never used much. I really should have used it more often, but it's one of those mechanics that I don't get. Barrett, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. I forget that there's in-battle dialogue, even in the original. Ow. Well, thanks for telling me to watch out. It was a little late for that. Metaphor also had a front and back system. A lot of RPGs do, but it's not one I always get. Oh fuck. Cloud, you gonna limit break? And Barrett, can you heal Cloud? Chance. Because Cloud might just die. I might just die to this boss if I don't be careful. Oh, it only hit Barrett. We're fine. God, just waiting for the gauge to build up. Do it. Do it, Barrett. Time for you to be a big shot. That's a Deltarune reference for everybody who doesn't get it in the audience at home. I love treating a Twitch stream as if it's a TV show from like the 80s and before. Don't touch that dial now. Alright, you heal him. Why not? Although, truthfully, Barrett should have just healed himself. Ow. Well, that was a dick thing to do, Scorpion. You got plenty of MP, Cloud. Just go for it. That was a good sound effect, man. That was chunky. Locked on target. Barrett, nope, nope, you're dead. Obviously, in Remake, you don't get the battle animations like you get in these because the battles are real time, but there are still some places where you will. So you don't. A lot of that stuff is still there when you can't have it, of course. Assault gun. $10 minutes to detonation. Sorry, I know we got 10 minutes, but take that. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, they only give you 10 minutes this time, versus an option of 20 or 30. But of course, there's like 3 rooms in this game. Way easier than the remake version. Man, I just beat the remake version today. It's not an easy fight, but I did fine. I didn't die. They give you like 30 potions. To be fair, a lot of people struggled with the first boss in Remake. So I get it. Easy for me to say, as I'm like, I've already beaten Remake and Rebirth, of course. I do love it, the clock is always ticking. I remember it more Nixie Tube looking. It's still Nixie Tube looking, ostensibly. That's what it's, like, supposed to look like, but it's, you know, just a little pink tube. If you've never seen a Nixie Tube clock, look it up. Kept dying in the demo, but I beat it on my first try with the full game. Well, you had practice. It's always good to practice. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Doing good? Oh, that fucking idiot. They might have made it harder than demo. Yeah, I mean, I believe it's just the same in the original, or in the remake versus the full game. You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. On the invisible rubble. Hey man, this is a game that's sold. You're trying to help. I'm not. I'm a very mean and unhelpful person. But I'll still admit that that boss is hard for the beginning of the game. I don't think the second boss and the third boss after that are as hard. It almost feels like they have to break you in a little bit. It's like, okay, we're giving you this boss. Take it on. If you can get this, then you've got the combat down, and then we can let you into the rest of the game. It's not a make or break boss, but it kind of is. It's like it's a And again, you watched me play through it. I mean, it's reasonable. They tell you, you know, use lightning on the boss, dodge the things, heal extensively, and that's the thing. They give you enough. That's one of the things you have to get used to. Heal. Use your items. They give you a lot of items. Use them. The game wants you to use the items you have. Don't be afraid. You're gonna have way more potions than you need. Don't be saving them till the end, like in some games. Oh, yeah, leave. Sorry, I was like, you're not going to take me to the elevator automatically? Hey. Thanks for waiting for me, Jesse. I'll be fine. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. Barrett fused with me like all party members do. Again, comparing it back to back, they're pretty goddamn close. Obviously, one's a bit more fleshed out. And this is a little bit shorter, although, I mean, it gone from what was roughly an hour to what is about 45 minutes? Maybe a little less than that? Oh my god. Ow. My fucking tinnitus that I didn't have. That should keep the planet going a little longer. Yeah. Can you stop? Thank you. Can't everyone get back? I also didn't have the people sit to remake gameplays like Kingdom Hearts. And the only Kingdom Hearts I ever played was 358 over 2 days. I don't know. I've heard from some people that, I mean, they're similar in the sense that they're both real time. They use a similar system of you have magic in the same like Final Fantasy style magic. But aside from that, they're not that similar. You can't just button mash. You have to be very intentional about your buttons. They probably sounded different anyways. It's hard to tell, but no, probably not. Get it? His ass was on fire. That's why he was running around. That was the joke there. Hey! It's about your money. Wait till we get back. Fire sound tickles my brain. Cloud doesn't like fire. I'd even say he's traumatized by it. Yeah, now we're officially farther than we were in the in remake. Yo, you fucking asshole! What a dick! Excuse me. What happened? You'd better get out of here. By the way, I don't know if I'm assuming you guys know about this, but there's an affection system in original. In the original FF7, there's an affection system depending on who you talk to and what choices you make. It dictates a couple things. The main thing being who you have a date with in the Gold Saucer. You start off, I think Aerith by default has the most points with 50. I think Tifa has 30 by default. And then Yuffie's 10 and Barret is 0. But you can go on a date with Barret, Yuffie, Aerith, or Tifa. The default is probably Aerith because she starts off with the most points. But you can pretty easily get Tifa if you make the right choices. And you have to really, really try hard, but you can get Barret. However, there is another thing that affection matters for that people don't remember, is at the very end of Final Fantasy VII, the scene underneath the High Wind with Cloud and Tifa, what are they doing there? They fade to black, the intimate moment. There is a scene there with close affection, and there's a scene with not as close affection. Obviously, the one with close affection is a bit more explicit, and the one without close affection is more like, oh, they like each other. It's pretty sweet. Most people get the close affection because there is by that point in the game, you're going to pretty much be pretty close with Tifa. You'd have to kind of make some pretty poor choices in your dialogue to not have close affection with Tifa. But for the most part, the scene's pretty similar. It's not like it's dramatically different. Everyone knows the wink wink nudge nudge. Yeah, I mean, Aerith starts off with the most points in the game. Just by default. That's kind of the canon Gold Saucer date, that's the one that kind of want people to have, but you can get anybody, theoretically. You better get out of here. Really? I don't know what's going on, but alright. Bye. Look at all these dudes running around. Just what the hell's going on? I don't know. What are you asking me? Oh, that's static from the fucking electricity. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Oh, you're reading the avalanche sign. Yeah, there's hints about, like, there's an avalanche flyer. You can't see it, but it's there. Hey, you! Oh, this segment. Yeah, this part of the game is actually, replicated. It's expanded, but this part of the game is replicated a little bit, if I recall. Kill them! And of course, there's little nods and references to stuff like, Crisis Core. I still tell people, you might as well play Crisis Core. Or, no, sorry, don't play it, just look it up. I played it. It's not a bad game, but it is the exact idea of you button mash and combat to get through the game. Versus, you know, depthful combat. But it does flesh out characters like Zack a lot, and even Cloud. And it goes into people like Aerith. And it's much more wacky and edgy in anime, and it was obviously made many years afterwards, but it's not the worst. There's other spin-off games in the series that I've never played, and I don't want to play it, I don't care about. Stuff like Dirge of Cerberus. starring Vincent Valentine post FF7. It's alright. I don't want to say Crisis Core is amazing, but it's alright. I kind of feel like the best moments in the game are actually the stuff that go back to the moments we already know about in 7. Dirge of Cerberus, I just don't care about like any post-game continuity at all. I like how Final Fantasy VII ends. I don't need it to be like... It's like when they did Evangelion and they did a movie for Evangelion and then they made like more series after the way the movie ended to like redo or retry things, and a part of me is like, do I want to watch that? Not really. And I hear they're good, and I hear that they have their purpose, and they make their existence worthwhile. But at the same time, it's like, I don't need them to like retry the ending and do different things or whatever. I'm good with how it ended. I don't have time to mess around with you guys. I gotta dip. I got a jet. Sorry, boys. It's hard to care about a satisfying ending. Exactly. It's like I don't want to ruin the satisfying ending by having something that's nebulous and kind of mediocre. Cloud never came. I know, dude, he never came? That sucks. Maybe he needs to take some hymns. I keep getting ads about it online. I don't know what they do, but they seem to help. Cloud, think he was killed? No way. Cloud. Then he just fucking crashes in from the side. Scares them to half to death. Say, do you think Cloud's going to stay on and fight for Avalanche? How the hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? If y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Nothing, sorry. Come on, guys. I guess they also made Barrett a little nicer in Remake. Although he was never mean, but he's a grump. He's always a grump, but he's a little nicer in Remake. To everyone that's not Cloud. Cloud! Speaking of... Looks like I'm a little late. You damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. No big scene, just what I always do. Fuck! So cool. Having everyone worried about that. You don't give a damn about no one but yourself. Huh? You were worried about me? What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. You can't do that. Yo, you owe me money, man. Hey, Cloud, you were great back there. Cloud, we'll do even better next. I do like how everyone's friendly to Cloud. Despite his efforts to put them off. I did like that. It's not everybody, of course. Random strangers hate him, but they try to get to know Cloud, despite his attempts to push them away. And of course, that, you know, they kind of succeed. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Thank you, Jesse. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. She wants to jump his bones! That's all I get. Well, there's little moments too. And there's also deleted moments that they've found in the code that people have resurrected. People have added back a lot of the cut stuff in mods and the like, but look at these outfits. Look at that lady on the left, dude. It's fire. And there's a guy tweaking on the pole to the right there. I don't know what's going on. Dude, if I saw a lady like that in real life, I'd blush and drop my beans. Because having sex with a bench, he kind of is. Oh, it's him! This is why I hate the last train. Oh, boy. Hello? The terrorists that bombed the #1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor. They sure put some thought into this one. They must have a real calculating leader. Wonder what they'll do next. Barrett's like, yeah, they're right. You know, you hear about, well, you used to hear about eco-terrorism back in the 90s. They never did anything like this. The most they ever did was put nails into trees. So when people tried to cut down a tree, they'd get blocked and they might get hurt. Which is not great. Obviously, that sucks. So people cutting down a tree, but they shouldn't be cutting down trees illegally if it's an illegal operation, which they were. Eco-terrorists never did shit like blowing up reactors. Like, you hear the word eco-terrorist, and you actually look at what they did, and it's like, wow, they did nothing. They really didn't do anything. They did, like, fuck all. Maybe the label was just to deter them. You give them the label eco-terrorist, people think they're a bigger deal and more and worse than they actually are to discredit them. That's probably, honestly, it's probably what happened. So you don't see here that they blew it up. Yeah, that Shinra blew it up and not they did. They still think they blew it up themselves. This train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that'll change by tomorrow. Yeah, it sounds scary. Although, hell, man, the planet is dying. Here's the thing, this game isn't any less relevant than it is. It's honestly more relevant than it was at the time, where everything is being taken over by corporations. You know, the planet's even worse off than it was. It's like, wow. Please, don't bother other passengers. Sorry. Please. Times change or don't. Someday Avalanche is going to be famous, and me too. What up, Jesse? Hey, Cloud, you want to look at this with me? Map of Midgar rail system. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. I actually think this line might be exactly what's in the game, actually, thinking about it. I will say they do a much better job at showing the collateral damage in Remake. That's a good aspect that they really hammer home. There's aspects of it, but for the most part, they don't cover that in this game very much, but they cover it way more in Remake. And it ends up being pretty compelling. Did you hear that we are winning the war against trash in the ocean? That's not bad. Well, winning the war, I wonder if that's true or not. I'll trust you. You know what, if that's true, that's fair enough. I've heard we're also, renewables are getting having a much needed boost. But also, we have like the EPA now officially denying climate change because of the current, you know, administration and all that. Which is kind of shitty. Goes to show society's problems haven't really much improved. Maybe not. I mean, some things have, and then some things are like devolving a bit. It depends. I don't know. At what point are we getting corporations with their own military like Shinra? Give it like 5 to 10 years, we're gonna have Amazon with the Amazon military force. Gonna start with the Amazon police to defend their drivers, and then it's gonna evolve from there. They're gonna make the Amazonville a giant circular utopia. Just saying. About to start. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. About 1/10,000th scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above the ground. A main pillar supports the plate in the center, and there are other support pillars built in each section. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. There's number 2, number 3, all the way up to number 8. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. They had names? I don't think I remembered that. I wonder what they would be called. Arasaka. Oh, you're talking about Cyberpunk, aren't you? Arasaka Industries. This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main pillar. We should be coming around the center right now. These identities. Yeah. Using fake IDs. Yeah, I mean, you have a guy with a gun for an arm that's not removable. I think that's probably pretty not safe. When the lights go off, you'll never know what kind of creeps come out. God, Jesse, what are your experiences on the train? Go back to normal. Seeing stars just sucks. I hate the dark. Oh. It's Jesus, man. I'm sorry. That's how you do it? Dude, it's... Don't act so damn big, Barrett. Oh, I know. I know. Next time I'll make one just for you. Did I skip a dialogue about the pizza? But looking forward to it. Okay then, I'll put a little extra effort and make it with a bang. Thanks, Jesse. We're almost there. Talking with you, I'm ready to try. I think you've lit my fuse. Damn. You know what? There's more to Jesse in the original than I remember. I guess you have to keep talking to her. Look, you can see the surface now. The city don't have no day or night. If that plant weren't there, we could see the sky. Because of that damn pizza in the sky. A floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Huh? Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You just full of surprises, Cloud. I like the way you thrust, Cloud. The upper world, the city on a plate. Because of that fucking pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move on to the plate? You know? Well, because they ain't got no money. And maybe because they love their land, no matter how polluted it gets. I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. Actually, I mean, you give this game a lot of shit, but there's still some nice lines in there, and obviously those are, you know, like those. I don't like that. I don't not like that whole segment there. That's quite sweet, actually, and nice. And you get to see a bit of an interaction between Cloud and Barrett. Not every line, not every section's like that, but there are still moments in this game that are, they're written fine, and they can convey things pretty well, and I think they're all right. And they very, I mean, they're not exactly subtle about some of these things. The poor people live underneath, the rich people live up top, in the squalor versus the not squalor. What? When you've been a train man as long as I have, you've seen a lot of people and a lot of lives. People meeting, parting, joy, sadness. After a while, it doesn't even get to you anymore. Damn, you're just fucking sad and depressed. No, but it's like God, it's like the fucking movie Parasite. It's like, yeah, if you didn't get the idea of this movie based on the most obvious statements, then I don't know. Well, you watching? This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. Hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Should we be talking about this in a public square? Is that just me, Barrett? They're all going. Alright, time to enter the train graveyard. Nah, I'm good. Good. Yeah, actually, there's not as many battles and stuff in the beginning of this game, because there is a lot of story and conveyance. Speak of the fucking devil. Here's one of the places where you get battles, in the train graveyard. Oh, I got my limit break still. Fuck. Doesn't matter, because the guy fucking died. I'm sure someone's leveled up in the train graveyard instead. Though again, leveling up to 99, I can't imagine. Yeah, they really flesh out the train graveyard section. Way longer than it needs to be in the remake, but it's fine. I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow. There's somewhere else we can go to be alone? There's only the train graveyard around here, and they say there's ghosts around too. Damn. What? Apparently in the Japanese, it's more explicit what they're doing. They're trying to fucking fuck. But however, though these two people are actually also in Remake. You can hear the dialogue that they say if you walk past them. Fun fact. If you want to hear people dialogue about them fucking, but... What are you doing, man? What on earth are you doing? Just put out, jeez. There's a bombing on top. If this pillar should come down, Everyone in the slums is dust. Wow, that's fucking foreshadowing. It's huge, ain't it? Yeah, it is, actually. That's pretty damn big. Shockingly big, even. Hey, this is a strange and wonderful place. This is my place, but you can come here when you want. See ya, bro. Don't call me bro. I'm saving, Barrett. Gee, give me a second. See, now I'm just playing FF7. I gotta stop. I do want to see a little bit of... Whoa. Yo, it's him! It's Johnny! Who is a character from Remake. Who is very briefly in this game. Just a little bit. Did you hear? No, what? Oh, terrorist explosion. No, what? A billion gil worth of damage. And collateral damage as well. Hey, Johnny. Oh, jeez, I'm blitzed. I just love them homemade cocktails, but they sure do creep up on you. Also, thousands potentially died. Oh, fuck, what the hell's wrong tonight? I thought that lung blackout was strange. Yeah, I like how just... Barrett just shot a gun inside of you know, 7th Heaven and got everyone out, and they're just fine with that. And all of a sudden I get kicked out of the fucking store. What's up with that? Yeah, this character has a slightly more expanded role in Remake and Rebirth. Just a little bit. What do you want, Barrett? I'm allowed in? Great. Yo, fucking scary asshole, Cloud. Wanna smile to a child and don't freak her out? Marlene! You gonna say anything to Cloud? Marlene. Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Yes! A lot. Well, a little bit. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. I was worried. Tifer, dude. I could name her T-E-E-F-E-R. Tifer. God, this song's so pretty. Bum, 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 bum. So glad everyone's safe. Dun, dun, dun. Where's the draft beer? Texas! Texas is real in this universe. I love that fact. Only Texas. We don't know. Maybe it's like just magic in this universe. Texas was also formed, but nothing else from our universe was. Just Texas. We got the proof. Yeah, nothing like the first drink after a job. Yeah, why not? Even if you were a soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you better listen to what I tell you. It's my childhood friend, Armadillo. Okay, I did not have a childhood friend with an armadillo, but I've seen many. Oh, Cloud. Tifa really knows how to cook. You really can choose to be a dick in this game. You don't have to. But you can easily just say, I don't fucking care, to everybody. About what? Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. Look at me now, I'm roly-poly. Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's the good food and drinks that make this shop famous. You get it? The joke is he's round. That's the joke. Hey, Marlene. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy. You walk up to him, he starts a conversation, you tell him you don't care, be the best Cloud. Good shit. Not interested in your stories. What? Damn, dude. Oh, very sweet. You alright, Barrett? Great! Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. I do love that there's this pinball machine that you could just accidentally, like, fall into a secret room. Hey, man, let me tell you how awesome your childhood friend's cooking is. Fuck you. Sit down. How about something to drink? This moment is also in Remake, of course it is. I think the option in Remake is give me something hard and bitter, but... Just a moment, I'll make one for you. You're a more discerning customer, aren't you? How about a drink, bartender? No, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What's with you all of a sudden? That job wasn't even tough. Guess not. You were in Soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry. Once I get that money, I'm out of here. Well, you're not gonna stick around and with your... Cloud, are you feeling alright? Yeah? Why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. Are you feeling alright, Cloud? I don't know, maybe you're not. Somehow, Cloud, I don't think you are feeling alright. Sorry, there's one part of this area I want to see. Sin! I love the Sin television. With the freak on the TV. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Was anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None, I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking you was so bad just because you was in Soldier. He's getting pissed off. Look at Barry, he's getting angry. Biggs is holding him back from fucking going at Cloud. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. But don't forget that you're skinny ass working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra. You asked me a question and I answered it, that's all. He's getting up to his face. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Look at him, Barrett's shaking. Shucks, money. He's pissed. Papa, you're so great. Wait, Cloud. Tifa let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. I love it! He just starts going mental on the punching bag. I love this part. Sorry. I just had to see that because it's fucking... It's so funny to me. He gets so pissed talking to Cloud, saying that he doesn't give a shit about the planet, that he just starts going mental. It's so funny to me. Watch you play with Scream My Head Off. Are you playing Resident Evil? Cloud, you say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. Cloud, you just want friends. Blow off! Yeah, well, you look kind of lonely to me. If you ever get anything up you want off your chest, you can always talk to me. Oh, it's very sweet. See, they care about Cloud, even if he clearly, like... He's trying to put off that he doesn't give a shit, and then they're like, you look lonely, Cloud. Maybe I can help. Alright, I gotta get out of here. The punching is driving my fucking mind insane. But I love that moment, it's fun. Again, the original FF7's fairly silly. I'll get to a save point and then I'll end it off. Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you. Please join us. No. Sorry, Tifa. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Someone has to do something. Yeah. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving? You're just going to walk right out and ignoring your childhood friend? I will say one of the problems with this game and its dialogue, poor localization, is the dialogue choices don't correspond to what you think they do. Like, you think sorry is, oh, I'm apologizing that I said that. No, I'm saying sorry, and I'm going to do it anyways, versus how can you say that? The choice here that gives you bonus points with Tifa is the top choice. Where if you say sorry, you get like a -4 on Tifa's affection or whatever. Just because of the way it's written and some of the choices, I don't always know what choice, like, you know, it's like the classic thing of, yeah, it's Telltale, where it's like, you don't, it's like, say goodbye, and you click, okay, I'll say the goodbye option, and it's, goodbye, fucker, and then the guy gets pissed at you, and it's like, I didn't want to say that! And it's only in this game because, well, it's hard to see what they're trying to tell you. If I want to get Tifa points, I should say, how can you say that? But I'm going to say sorry. You forgot the promise, too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud? It was 7 years ago. Don't you mean 5, or whatever Cloud thinks it is? Here is Nibelheim. That's right. Look, the well. Do you remember? How are you guys looking at this memory together? I like the idea that they're staring at the wall, both looking and visualizing. Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. People will remember that, exactly. Give him a chair. Throws a chair at him, exactly. Oh, I love looking at like a little baby Cloud. He's cute. Look at him. Sorry I'm late. Again, they should have kept the models at the same resolution as the textures. It's so strange that it's not, but I just thought, you know, up-res the models. Looks good, right? Obviously, but no. You said you wanted to talk to me about something. There are videos showing the game running originally with you know, on a CRT, with the original textures and the original models, and they do all mesh way better. It's interesting. Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar. All the boys are leaving town. But I'm different from them. I'm not just going to find a job. Look at his ponytail as well. I want to join Soldier. I'm gonna be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth? The great Sephiroth? And notice, by the way, this is the first mention of Sephiroth, and he's not even mentioned as an evil guy. All we know about him is that he's some kind of figure. He might not even be important. That's all we get for a while. We have no idea who he is. We don't even know that he's like, he was just a one-off mention. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. You laughing, Tifa? Huh? The Sephiroth guy sounds awesome. If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Hey, let's make a promise. If you ever get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, alright? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise. I do like how they make it explicit in the original, where it's like, they weren't even technically that close. They were kind of close, but not like the most close. And partly because Cloud was a onerous child trying to keep himself apart because he was in all of his complexes that he had as a kid or whatever. They were still childhood friends, but it's not like the reality of the situation. Once they reveal that later on in the game, is like it's different. It makes Cloud very relatable. You remember now, don't you? Or a promise. The promise is real, though. I'm not a hero and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you gotta keep your promise. Barrett, why don't you just use the elevator? Why'd you climb up the pipes? Wait a sec, big-time soldier. promise is a promise. Here. 1,500 gil. Thought it was 2,000. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. What, then you'll... You got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? That money's from Marlene's schooling. Yeah, you're taking a kid's tuition, idiot. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. See, he's a nice guy. He's just a dick. I know those are oxymoronic terms, but... Oh, Barrett's theme. Did I sleep here? Can I save? I don't know why I'm bother saving, because I'm not going to replay this game on the Switch. Heath Thick? What, the shitty ROM hack? Heath Thick? Heath Thick 64? Hey, Marlene. What are you doing, Marl? You mucking making drinks back there? You're like 4. I don't think this is a good environment to raise a child in. Maybe I'm wrong. Of the obvious seam. It's very funny. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Alright, do you want to be smooth and say, next to you, who wouldn't? Or do you want to be funny and say, Barrett snoring kept me up? She can make them, but she can't drink them? Yeah, it's fine. They're all mocktails. Also, she's just wasting all of his alcohol. What are you doing, Marley? I forget. FF7 is actually very funny. It's very goofy. I'm glad Remake is as goofy. Keep it down, they'll hear you. Barrett's always edgy. Barrett's always edging before an operation. What? I'm going this time. You going this time. You are like a fucking martial artist. Which hand do you think Barrett uses? I don't know. Well, here's the thing. If Barrett's hand is like an attachment, like a prosthetic, and he can remove the gun, think of what other attachments he could screw on instead. You know? I'm not saying he's got a flashlight attachment, but you could put anything on there. Another hand? And then and because you can't feel the hand, it feels like someone else is doing it. It's like when you sleep on your arm and, what do they call it? You give yourself a stranger. I'm not saying Barrett does any of these things. I'm not here to slander Barrett. He's a wholesome guy. Listen, if you cut off your arm, I'm not eating it. Yo, Cloud. For the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. Oh, that's right. They have to tutorialize you on how to do it. I forgot. They didn't just let you do it at the beginning. Marlene's still making whiskey sours in the background. If I host a barbecue for my severed arm, you gotta try. I'm gonna get fucking prion disease. There's access to the menu. You know the basic functions. God, they really gotta step you through this bit by bit. Honestly, this is necessary. There's a lot of, like, special buttons in the menu that you don't know about, but it's just kind of slow. Speed button. Now you're in this menu. Yeah, I know. You can select the character. You can select the materia. Now look at my weapon here. I love that this is going from Cloud's perspective. Shit, I'm skipping through it. The curative materia. You know what its effect is. Line the cursor up with the check in the menu. Press the A button. No. Which is a feature I don't think I ever used. You can also check its available magic. See, it wasn't that tough. When you remove it, you do the same thing. One thing you have to be careful of. Whenever you equip a materia, your situation changes. Parts of you may become stronger. That's one thing I never utilize as properly, because I always use it as skills. But yes, your stats change. You genuinely get stat changes depending on the materia you use. So even if you don't want the ability, if the stats on the materia are worthwhile to get for whatever type it is, you could still just equip it and use the stats it gives you. Others get weaker. Which is a part I often forget about, to be honest. Your magic power becomes stronger. But your physical strength weakens. The materia is kind of a double-edged sword, like most swords should be. One small thing that confused me is that restores the heal spell, and while heal is the rid of status spell, yeah, you get used to that. It's a thing that you don't always think of, you think should be the other way around, but you get used to it. I once bought 4 heal spells expecting them to heal me, they did not. You can see materia's effects on you, why it's not overuse magic materia, but try out various things. Yeah. There are finer details about, yeah, advanced tips, but that's later on. Once you have more. Fuck, what's this? It wasn't that tough. Crap. I don't get it. What are you, stupid, Barrett? He just gives up, Barrett's like, I don't give a shit anymore. Just do it for me. Oh, go upstairs. Marlene, you want to turn the TV on? You got fucking static right now. Did the curse remake? Yes! You didn't hear them shouting shit in the battle? The worst they might say is shit or damn and stuff, but they were... I don't know if they say fuck. Well, they might not say fuck. Oh, hey, y'all. What are we doing? I'm gonna save real quick. I like Barrett's theme. Like every theme in this game, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, at least the beginning of this game and Remake is pretty similar, and they're pretty well paced. The pacing of the rest of the game, completely different. But overall, it's pretty good. And the point of this was to try the Switch version. It's great. It runs well, it looks good, I had no problems with it. It's an excellent port, which is what everyone has been saying. It's glad to see. I kind of can't wait for them to get Rebirth on the system as well. Because I'll probably pick it up, and I get to have them portably and play them whenever. Even though I played Rebirth this year, I streamed the entire thing. I wouldn't mind checking it out on my own, doing some of the stuff I missed, and just playing it through. Not that I have time to do that, to be honest, but... it's fun. Just a chance to talk about FF7, because I like the game, and I never need a chance. Especially since I now know someone else who's beaten the game fully. It's good. It's enjoyable. It's fun. Because if it's not fun, why bother? Have a good night, everybody. Take care. I might be back. I should be back tomorrow, unless plans change. And if I'm not, then I'll see you after Christmas, I guess. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.